What does secularism do? Let your religion impact you over here in this little corner, and everything else, freedom. Right? And so that's the last thing I'll say is the branding of secularism associated with the word freedom. Because you'll find people that are becoming closer to Islam, their friends get worried, man, I just want to live free. Why are you like so restricted? So there's this assumption, there's a psychological assumption that Islam means restriction and secularism means freedom. And freedom is a beautiful word. Freedom is a word that you can use and then kill millions of people. We're fighting for the freedom of Iraq. Operation Freedom. Free people from their bodies and let their souls be released. Right? So the word has very powerful implications. It sounds like a good word. And we're fighting for freedom. And we want individual freedom. And we want liberty and freedom. These are beautiful words. And they have a very powerful allure. But here's the thing about these words. And this supposed freedom that they're talking about. The thing about these words is that this is false advertising. In the end, today, right now, with the way social media is progressing, I think many of you know, young girls teenagers are 50% more at risk of suicide if they are connected to social media. 50% more risk across the world, across middle income and high income countries. So long as they have access to high-speed internet and they have access, teenage girls are more at risk for suicide. Why? Because they feel imprisoned by their bodies. They feel imprisoned by their appearance. They feel imprisoned by not having enough followers, not being pretty enough, not being smart enough, Is that not a prison? That's not a prison? And that prison, because now, no matter what I do, I cannot escape my existence, and I'm never going to be as tall as that one. I'm not going to be wrinkle-free like that one, or freckle-free. I'm not going to have perfect teeth like that one. I'm not going to have hair like that one. And she's just constantly imprisoned by these thoughts. This poor child, constantly imprisoned by these thoughts. What does the Quran come and offer? The fundamental concept in our religion is slavery to Allah, complete submission and surrender to Allah. But you know what that represents? It represents a freedom from everything else. It actually represents freedom. Because now that I've surrendered to the ultimate, because in the end I will surrender to something. Might as well be the one who deserves it. Because Instagram doesn't deserve surrender. The fashion industry does not deserve surrender. The capitalist machine does not deserve surrender. You understand? These false social standards do not deserve surrender. And people who surrender to them bring misery into their life and into the lives of others. And then the genius of these machineries is they say, do this and you will feel free. Right? And I've met, especially for the young women here, I'll tell you something. Not too long ago, last year, I was in Indonesia and there was a group of influencers that wanted to have a chat with me. And Indonesia, mashallah, one of the most, if not the most populated Muslim country on earth, right? These influencers, the average social media following was 40 million. Right? So I'm not even known compared to these, these are 100 million, 200 million, 40 million. 40 million is the miskin over there. Right? So this young lady comes to me, she's an actress. She's done TV commercials, she's done a TV show, she's an actress, and she started wearing hijab, and she's done a lot of things. She's very, very, very famous. And girls follow her in the millions and millions, and they want to be like her, they want to dress like her, they want to, and companies are after her to endorse their shampoo or their this or that or the other. That's her life. Can I talk to you for a minute? I was like, sure. What do you want to talk about? I feel imprisoned. What do you mean you feel imprisoned? Every other girl her dream is to have, her ultimate freedom will be to be what? To be you. You feel imprisoned? Yeah, I just feel like I don't even want to live. Some days I don't want to get out of bed. I feel like I just have to keep maintaining my appearance and my status and my updates and my PR and everything I say, I have to watch what people are going to think. Is my following going to hate me? Is my following going to like me? Is there a camera watching me right now? Is there a paparazzi after me? Is there this? It's so much. It's just a prison. I live in a prison. From millions of girls who follow her, do they see her in a prison? No, they see themselves in a prison. And they see their freedom will be when they reach her. And this poor girl, she's up there on top of the mountain. And she says, this is the biggest prison. I wish I wish nobody ever knew me. I get jealous of those girls and I feel sorry for them, the ones that are like, they see me and they start crying, I can't wait, I see you. What I'm trying to tell you is, we have been sold a very powerful branding in the name of freedom. And really the conversation needs to be, what does that freedom actually look like for you? What is that freedom? What did you actually free yourself from? What did you free yourself from? Because once you free yourself from the slavery of creation, and you dedicate yourself to slavery to Allah, it is the biggest form of liberation the earth has ever experienced. Yeah. No one is more free than the slave of Allah. No one. No one. They took our value, true freedom, and they made it associated with their brand, secularism. We need to reclaim it. We need to reclaim true freedom.
Thank you very much. Very powerful words.